Aaron and Kayla here. We woke up this morning and we just decided we were going to do a video, and we literally rolled out of bed, threw on clothes, and we're on our way to Diamond Point. So that's how we do it sometimes. And forgive Kayla, she's a little bit blue in the head. I had to work last night and she was unsupervised. Yeah, which recolored her nails too. And yes, she goes rock hounding with nails. So, anyways, we left by about 9 o'clock and we're on our way to Diamond Point. We have a schedule, so we're going to show you guys that you can go to that collection area and we'll share a video of the map and point you in the right direction, and then we'll show you that you can find crystal points in the collection area at Diamond Point in a matter of hours if you know what you're looking for. Forgive the shake, you're in the car. Alright, see you guys soon. So we're here at the sign. Gives you your rules, and there's a little bit about Diamond Point right here, a little bit of history. The biggest thing is that this map, everyone comes and looks at this map. The map is upside down, the map is backwards, so while it makes it look like that area is where you want to look for these points, that is technically not the collection area. The collection area actually goes this way. So we're gonna head that direction up the hill and we'll go see what we can find. So I am just hiking. I'm going in the direction of the largest part of where the sign says that you can collect. And I'm walking, and when I get a chance, I'm just watching for little glints in the sun. So Kayla's got something down here. She says almost a point. We haven't even been here from maybe half an hour from the time we parked. It's small, but it's there. Pretty piece of quartz. You can see her hair's actually that purple now. Alright, so here we go. This is what I'm kind of looking for. I see this area where this little bit has been disturbed by me, but all of this is erosion. It's water wash where it has washed things up to the surface, and I'm just kind of watching for flash. So I know that this is not going to be an actual point, but to give you an idea of me getting low and looking for something that reflects light, as you can see it bright as day right there, and I have not touched it yet, so we'll see just a little tiny piece, but that's how bright they can shine when you see just a piece of that quartz crystal on the surface. So I watch for that when I'm surface hunting. You can check out more of these areas where things could flash at me. They really pop up at any point. There's a crystal. Another one's little. But that's what flashed at me and what I'm looking for. So yeah, one of the things that we do want is a new camera. so that I can either give you POV with my head cam or put you on my chest to see what I'm seeing as I not have to hold the camera with my hand. But right here where my hammerhead is, picked up this guy. Focus up there. It's not huge, it's not an actual point, but that is a nice quartz crystal. Oh, there's one. Another piece that looks like it blends in. It's a pretty piece though. Hey, there's a piece of crystal. Just hiding underneath that log. Again, they're still just pieces. Watch you find a point. There's another piece right there. Finding pieces in here, maybe I'll find a whole point. So here's the real thing about hunting at Diamond Point. Yeah, no, you're not gonna find stuff typically on your first time out here. But here's the thing: is I set my pick hammer down. And I was just slowly crawling along and realized I was doing a lot of moving stuff with my hands. And I like to use the pick to just move things around. So I set some stuff down, said, okay, I'll get a drink, I'll go back and I'll get it. So I set my hammer down here, which means that I was just here. When you're at Diamond Point, you will walk past things that you didn't even know. So this is where I set my hammer down. But then I went and I found it, and I went and I picked up my phone so that I can come back and look. So I set it here, came back to find it, and when I looked down at it, I saw a piece that I had missed. And here it is. So my hammer's right here. And while again, it's still not a full point, this is right next to my hammer that I walked by. She was down there before. Now she's over there. She might have found some cool stuff.
Oh, totally walked from the camera. Sorry. Keep getting sap all over myself.
Well, without being too sappy, this is where we got engaged. Well, kind of.
Down the road.
Big piece of one?
So I took the pick and I moved it.
Oh, but you do have point there.
Kind of. It's more of a fraction.
Get that cleaned up and see how that looks. Mm-hmm. That is right here. I can see the road. I can see the road. get that washed up and see how it looks.
Ooh. Not one, but...
Oh, crinoid. A fossil. All right.
I have a few of those.
Yes, fossils, shells, crinoids, those are pretty common up here. They're still cool to find. Oh, that's interesting. I just find a crinoid bed, baby. Which one you get? This piece right here. Fossil graveyard. There you go. That's cool. We fell in the hole where the rock was.
Oh, that's right.
Not a point, but it sparkled at me. Sparkle, farkle. There's another little fossil cluster here again. Supposed to be charging phone, but I went and took it off the charger because I just stumbled into a spot and I've grabbed Kayla, and so we're gonna sit right here and we're gonna start pulling what we have found. So that's the one that I marked. That is the one that I marked right there. That is a beautiful, beautiful point here. Absolutely gorgeous. And then there's this one. I thought maybe you found another one. This is the one that I went to get the phone for.
See, and I thought it was that one.
We'll find some more here. We'll reconnect with you. Look at this little piece right here.
Right in front of you.
Oh my goodness.
And right
There's another
here.
one right there, right there.
Oh, I see that.
And here's another one. It's so clear you almost can't even see it down here. There's a little one. Well, maybe not so little. He's not so little. Not as small as I thought. There's another point. I thought it was just a teeny tiny, like, stud earring size, not that big. What'd you find? Mm-hmm. Alright. Sometimes they're just so tiny, but if you actually catch the little glint of it, I believe that will wash into a crystal. But it's tiny, and all it did was flash a little tiny flash, and then I pulled on it and it was bigger underneath than what I saw. Right next to it's another piece too. These are tiny, these are little, but that has faces on it. It is part of a point. There's the cars. Right there. how close we are in actually finding bits of this. They are tiny, but if they have specific faces, face right there, face right there, there's face right there. Here is another one, a teeny, tiny one. But that little flash, just right there. Got a big? This one's got some faces on it too. Tiny. But there's your double term right there. It is tiny, but we are right here, right by the road. Well, this is fractured too, but it's a double term right by the road. Coming. Oh, that is much bigger piece. So that would have been a big one. That would have been nice to find full size, huh?
Oh, yeah.
She likes the babies. She likes the little ones. So I've talked to some people about ones that look like it might be a hole in the ground. You might not even notice it because when you walk past it, it looks clear or black, and it makes it so it's almost impossible to see. Go ahead and pull it. And it's a tiny fracture, but it was just a hole in the ground as far as eyes could see at first. Okay, so I tell people all the time that are wanting to explore Diamond Point, if you find somewhere that somebody has dug, they've already dug it, right? There has been a rain since they dug it, and if nobody else has touched it since, it will expose crystals from the mud that they moved. So here is a quartz crystal that has been exposed because they moved it while digging, and the rain has washed the mud around it and made it visible. So it's tiny, but it's there, and that happens sometimes with much bigger ones. I think there might be another piece right here. Yeah, there's another little piece right here. What you got? Another hole in the ground. Where are we at? Oh. Okay. So you've clearly dug around it, exposed it a little bit. I see faces on this piece already. So go ahead and get it out of there. Ooh.
We got a point.
Yes, once again, we are at Diamond Point. The sign, here, trade me. That is a fully faced clear quartz crystal. The sign to collect is right there. Diamond Point is not picked over. As you can see, we are just crawling along the area. Uh-oh. We are crawling along the area where everyone drives in and out, parks. Let's see what I've got right here. You're watching me dig this. Oh. I think so. That is a point right there. Check that out. I mean, it is missing that tip, but look at those faces. That That's a good one right there. Wash that one up and see how that one does. Right here, guys. Still, I mean, it just boggles me when people say that spots are picked out. These crystals have been here for millions of years, and they're gonna keep coming out of this ground. That's gonna be pretty. What'd you find? Ooh, I don't know. We're gonna have to compare these. That was pretty. They are our rocks. We share our rocks. Look at right here.
Oh my gosh. 2
more right here, little ones. We do, but it's a competition to see who finds the biggest what. Look at right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's got iridescence in it. It's got a lot of iridescence in it with that iron in the background. I am still crawling backwards towards the road.
We're getting there.
Julie, you're not the only one that falls. Right there. Again. Figure out what you're looking for, and then you'll start to find more. That one's kind of cool. It's just gray, but it looks purple. You'll start finding them of all sizes. If you're getting, look at this one. It just shined at me. If you're getting your little tiny ones, you're gonna start honing in on how to find your bigger ones, and you'll not have to go as far as you think. I don't know what I feel about it. They dug here. They were looking hard.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I like to look around places near recent digs. So now I'm just standing on the other side of that stump that they dug out. And there's another crystal. Just on the other side of where they dug out. Someone dug over there. I looked right here. And then I think, where did you just go? Oh, right here. In a piece of that rock, or that dirt that was moved and dug, you have this guy. Okay, all dug out. Walking by, flash. No, what's this guy right here? Oh, it's flat. It's a fracture. It's got a point. That's a half of a point. Well, a little more than half of a point. Oh, I'm loving this. This is part of why we went to Diamond Point. Why we love Diamond Point. You're gonna stay in the collection area, and within a reasonable distance of the sign, because Clearly, you don't have to go very far from the sign. Again, once you know what you're looking for. So, still, again, not to sound arrogant or make anybody feel stupid that it's all this close, but to show that really it is. Take your first day or two and learn it. Look for the tiny ones. Once you have that down, you spot tiny ones, you're going to start spotting bigger ones. If she's almost 13 now, and she's blind and she can walk around out here, and okay, I'll say legally blind. Baby Bat, some of you know her as Baby Bat. She can come out here and she can find crystals with us. So today was really just about, we're coming back to a place that we love to hunt. We like these crystals. They're in Kayla's engagement ring. And yeah, it's not picked over. Alright, so it's done. We're already in the car. We're ready to leave Payson now that we got some gas. And we are going to head on home, pick up kids. We'll show you what we got when we get there and how we start the cleaning process at least. But we got to pick up kids and go grocery shopping, and then we'll get back to you.
Yes.
You tired?
Yes.
So we're home. We have to run in. We left by about 9 o'clock. It is 5:15ish. So this is all we brought home. And we'll go through it a little bit later tonight. Put them all into one bucket. Put a big one in. We'll wash it all. Yeah. And then add water. And they should be clean and ready to check. I'll show you guys what we have. Okay, so yesterday we left about 9 o'clock in the morning. We got home about 5:30-ish, 5:15, 5:20-ish actually. So driving from like Chrisman and the 60 near Apache Junction to Diamond Point, and then getting home in time for dinner. And this is the kind of stuff we found. A couple of these are really, really cool. They have really pretty coloration in them. That one's got a double point on top. This one's really pretty. This is the one that Kayla said was flashing her. This is the big one that I got excited about and found down by the road by the sign. And you can see there's some really, really clear ones. So yeah, you know what you're looking for. You can find these points all day long in the collection area. We also found lots and lots of cool other stuff. There's crinoid stems, just some cool banded shirt, some of our shells that are multi-layered or they're filled. That coral stem is quartz filled. And then we have fossil graveyard. So yeah, just a matter of a few hours and we were able to find all of this.